7 reasons why smart and hardworking people fail. You may think all smart people are successful, but do you know what the reality is? You'll be surprised to know the fact that even smart and hardworking people fail miserably. Do you know why? It's true. Some smart and hardworking people who are really intelligent and have a strong work ethic have achieved success and have become noteworthy in life. But there are many others who have failed miserably. Let's analyze in detail why this happens. First of all, you need to understand the fact that intelligence and hard work alone cannot ensure success. There are a lot of other factors that counts for your success as well. Here are 7 important factors that explain why smart and hardworking people fail and are unable to achieve success. They are: Number 1, lack of self-confidence. Number 2, lack of commitment and indecisiveness. Number 3, resistance to change. Number 4, lack of reach out to new people. Number 5, lack of risk-taking ability. Number 6, having high expectations. And number 7, working for a short-term gain. Now let's look at all of these in a little bit more detail. Number 1, lack of self-confidence. Let me start with a quote, or rather, wise saying, on lack of self-confidence. According to Shannon L. Alder, most people are about as happy as their self-confidence will allow them to be. That is the importance of self-confidence. Now, coming to the point of discussion, you may think that smart people are confident, but in reality, it's not so. Even though many smart people are intelligent, surprisingly, they underestimate their own abilities. They don't have enough confidence in themselves. They're unsure of their own abilities, and unfortunately, they turn out to be their own worst critics, forcing them to believe that they can't accomplish as much as they can. Smart people expect to have high standards and want to perfect in their work. Perfectionism can hinder people from progressing forward in their goals and put them on hold without any movement. Another problem with them is that they think more than necessary to have plan B and plan C when they can just get things done with one plan. As a result, they waste their time, drain their energy, and get exhausted unnecessarily. At times, just one plan will do well. So, what is needed? What you need is self-confidence. Whether you're intelligent or not, self-confidence makes a lot of difference to you in terms of your performance. To quote Russell Brand, "It's difficult to believe in yourself because the idea of self is an artificial construction. You are, in fact, part of the glorious oneness of the universe. Everything beautiful in the world is within you." Don't think "I'm not good enough," or "what if," or "but." All these inhibitions hold you back from trying anything new or from trying something different or innovative. Number 2, lack of commitment and indecisiveness. I'm sure that you have found that being smart and working hard can open up many new opportunities for you. Do you know what happens as a result? You may get confused without being able to decide which one to focus on decisively. Having too many options can be a spoiler to concentrate on any one thing. Numerous choices in front of you makes it difficult to decide what to do. Out of confusion, you may choose one that may not be the right one for you. I have a friend who attended numerous diploma programs, one after the other. Over 5 years later, she still couldn't fix her mind on what to do in spite of all the collective knowledge from the various programs. Do you know what her problem is? She's dabbled her hand in too many areas. So, it's better for you if you fix your mind on one thing and do your analysis and research deep into it, rather than dabbling in too many endeavors so that you know whether the chosen options suit your personality and lifestyle. Number 4. Lack of reach out to new people. Let me start with Michael Dell. He says, "It's through curiosity and looking at opportunities in new ways that we've always mapped our path." Unfortunately, even the smart people fall flat on this principle. One of the problems with human beings is that most of us would love to be in our comfort zone. But it never happens that way. It's true, and I agree that it's easy to stick to people you've known for a long time. But my question is, if you're stuck in the same old cycle, how will you find new opportunities and make more progress for you? Whether you're smart or otherwise, without reaching to new people on a weekly basis, you cannot grow in your business. Let me quote a wise saying. I don't know who the author is, but what's important is the essence of the saying. Excuses will always be there for you. Opportunities won't. Number 5. Lack of risk-taking ability. Do you know that even the average plunge boldly to take risk, or at least calculated risk, but the smart people often choose the safe route? They want to play safe. They think that they're smart, so it's better to play safe than not take any risk and lose. It's this play safe mentality that makes them lose many greater opportunities. It's the safe and security mindset that makes the smart people often find their jobs or profession or business unfulfilling, and that they want to do something else, but they're afraid to take any risk. Don't you know the more risk that you take, the more the reward? To support this view, let me quote Jim Rohn. He says, "If you're not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary." Number 6. Having high expectations. One of the other problems with the smart and hardworking people is that they have high expectations. They are highly ambitious and bank too much on their credentials. They think they have great credentials, so others will approach them out of need for their service. But do you know what? This is a highly competitive world. There's a cutthroat competition everywhere. If you expect people to chase you for your service or product because you have a high credential, you're wrong. Whether it's your profession, business, or even personal life, it doesn't work like that. Let me give a wise saying of Julian Casablancas. He says, "Vanity can easily overtake wisdom. It usually overtakes common sense." Do you know, whether in the real or business world, you get results not merely based on the work you put in? You get results based on the combination of various other factors like prevailing market condition, supply and demand factors, strategic thinking, customer satisfaction, supply chain, competition, hard work, and above all, some good luck involved. Number 3. Resistance to change. Do you know what? One of the problems with the smart and hardworking people is that they also resist any change like any other person. Change is part of our life. There is change every now and then. Many of us are averse to change. Even smart and hardworking people are no exception. As they are in the same environment for a long time, it becomes hard for them to adapt to something new. You have to keep in mind that the change presents a chance for new opportunities and innovation. If you are open to new concepts and curious about the world around you, you can register many wins. Otherwise, it will be a loss for you if you don't correct yourself. Number 7. Working for short-term gain. When another flaw of the smart and hardworking people is that they hate wasting time. They evaluate everything on the basis of time spent for it. And further, they're focused more on what the trend is at the moment. That's just temporary. When you do a profession or business, you must have a long-term vision as well. They think whatever the time and effort spent on one thing means that they could potentially be missing out on something else. And as a result, they don't give importance to follow up and they start chasing the next thing. Focusing all your efforts on one goal at a time yields much better results in the long run than going after one thing, getting bored, and then going after something new. Any new project requires a positive approach, systematic follow, and overcoming objections and obstacles, if any. All these require a reasonable amount of time and patience. So, in a nutshell, there is a valuable lesson in this for all of you. If you learn from the vices of the smart and hardworking people by overcoming these general flaws they make, you can be highly successful in your life. So, number 1, lack of self-confidence. Number 2, lack of commitment and indecisiveness. Number 3, resistance to change. Number 4, lack of reach out to new people. Number 5, lack of risk-taking ability. Number 6, having high expectations. And number 7, working for a short-term gain. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share it with others to help them find it. And feel free to leave a comment below. ITV Life Skills for You is an effective visual learning channel producing excellent video lessons on various vivid topics for your personal and professional prosperity. Stay tuned to ITV Life Skills channel to learn about language proficiency, communication skills, leadership skills, business management, employment opportunities, business ideas, world and current affairs, general knowledge, science and technology, how to make money, how to become rich, and what not. ITV Life Skills is a knowledge and skills hub for you to learn every skill on earth at one stop here. Don't forget to subscribe to ITV Life Skills channel to get our regular video lessons and other interesting content.